Hello and good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Johnny here, and we are arriving at Gameweek 296 as we speak, and it's doing my freaking head in, man. I'm struggling. I am struggling to pick and choose the right players. I am in a weird spot with a bunch of players possibly playing, possibly not playing. It is doing my freaking head in. So let's go through this together so maybe I can make some sense of this. I want to put, in this specific game week, I want to put my best lineups into All-Star Rare and Under 23 Rare, not into the Rare Pros. Reason behind that is because I feel like my regular rares are outperforming my super rares at the moment, so I want to put my strongest lineups in there. If I would have done that all the way throughout the summer, I probably would have done much better. But let's start it off right now and realize that our super rares aren't the best, apart from maybe Osako. He's one of the better under 23 goalkeepers for sure. But let's take on what we can do right here. So for this all-star rare team, it is clear I am taking on the main man, Miguel Vargas, who has an L5 of 70 lately. The guy is on fire, actually 68 now. Then in the defense, I want to pick up, very importantly, a player that will guaranteed play and hopefully do really well as well. Sanfrecce, the odds are going their way, which is interesting to see. Sasaki has been the GOAT for us, so I'm putting him into this lineup. Then in midfield, Gil, who just played in the All-Star game. This is doing my head in as well. The All-Star game was in Minnesota, so Gil has to fly back to Boston, where New England Revolution is based, apparently, according to Google. That is a 5-hour flight, so I don't know, will he be fit enough to play, because it's a 5-hour flight to get there and then play the games, the skill games on day one, and then the actual game against Liga MX on the second day, and then a 5-hour flight back. They need Gil badly in this matchup because he can be the big difference. He can be the reason why they win 3-0 instead of scraping a 1-0 in this matchup. So Gil goes into this one. These are the guys that are set to play. Now, I have an issue. Cecilia, first of all, the matchup is terrible anyways against Ulsan, right? Only a 15% chance for Diego. But even if that was the case, he is still injured or not injured. I genuinely don't know. I can tell you guys what his latest Instagram message was to me. He's constantly posting stories of people buying his kits, but nothing there, sadly. Oh, he has seen my message. Literally just now, I see that he has seen my message. I'm not even joking. So I said to him, oh, brother, Diego needs you against Ulsan. I believe you can win if you are fit. Will you make it to play? So I'm still waiting on his message. Nothing happened yet. Hopefully he will message us back. If he does, that'd be great. Now, the issue is Cecilia, I don't know if he's going to play. Anthony Modeste for Dortmund, it is looking like he will actually play because Adeyemi is injured and he didn't travel to the game. So we could see a front three of Malin and then Modeste and Mukoko going over to the right wing position, or possibly Hazard playing on the right wing position as well. So I am very, very tempted to put Modeste into this one. But then I also have the likes of Jesus Ferreira and Thales Magno who are going to do really well, but I need them for the under 23 lineups. And then I have Maeda, who has the best matchup, plays in the strongest team. I just don't know if he actually plays. It does my freaking head in. I am really struggling right here. So if we go over to Sorare Sharp or Play Sharper, here it is, right? If we take a look at this, he still hasn't responded. You've seen my message. Why don't you respond? Let's go over to the what did I want to check just now? The Celtic lineup, right? So let's go to Scotland and see Celtic. There it is against Kilmarnock. Obviously, a huge chance in a clean sheet, it seems like, and 2.5 goals. Now, if you look at this, Liel Abada has a 75% chance of playing, apparently, which sucks because normally that would have been Maeda. But even as a substitute, I can see Maeda come in and score, like get an assist or score. So it's not a dead choice if he's coming off the bench, as long as he gets a decisive, of course. But for some reason, my heart tells me to pick Modeste here. So I'm going to go with Modeste. And then I'm going to put, because he seems to be the most, like, guaranteed to play. And then in the extras, if it ever wants to switch over to the extras, hey, Sorare Data, you want to switch over to the extras, lads? Go on. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. I want to put Acosta in here, if you guys are wondering. So let me just save this lineup, refresh the page. All-Star Rare. Oops, All-Star Rare. There we go. Extra. Okay, now we can do it. So Acosta against Atlanta. That is a big game. I want to put Acosta in there because he has been performing extremely well. So this lineup right here could do a lot of damage in my eyes. But still, there are worries. Gil with the All-Star game. Modeste, who knows if he plays or not. Cecilia, still not having responded. I'm waiting like a girlfriend waiting for her boyfriend to text her back when he's out with his boys. Then we have the under 23 rare, which I genuinely believe is my strongest lineup this week. Osako goes into this. Then Saliba goes into this. Szymanski comes in. Jesus Ferreira comes in. And then I have the choice between two of these strikers, Brenner or Thales Magno. Magno has a way better opponent score here with the 58 against Inter Miami. Does he finally step up and get it done? Or do I bank on the man who has been performing and has been doing really, really well? And that is what I want to do. Brenner has been scoring loads of goals. And Acosta, Brenner, Vasquez, that triangle is just too good to pass on. So I'm going to go with this lineup. And Jesus Ferreira is going to be my captain because he seems to have the best matchup here, apart from possibly the likes of Feyenoord. Arsenal against Leicester could be a big one as well. Could be the last time that Tielemans plays against Arsenal and the next time he plays for them. So for the under 23 Rare Pro, this one is pretty much going to be a punty lineup. A little bit of a risky one. Aston Villa against Everton at home. Hopefully Aston Villa can turn around that bad start into the season and turn it into a win. Midfield, we want to go with Jari Verscharen. In the attack, Thales Magno. And then the next one, ideally, I would love to choose Kökçü, but there is zero news about Kökçü. Like, there's nothing going on there at all. Oh, someone messaged me? Oh, who messaged me? Was it Cecilia? No, it's someone else. Come on. So, yeah, ideally, I would put Kökçü in here. But he was injured, did not play against Vitesse. They tried to make him fit enough against Vitesse. He didn't play. I see rumors of him going over to the Premier League and all that stuff. And right here it says until the 19th he's not playing. So I'm just going to go with Amuzu, who has been playing. Yesterday, Anderlecht did have a match though. So I'm kind of hoping that these guys will be fit enough to play. As the captain, I'm going to choose Thales Magno for the under 23 Rare Pro. Now going over to the All-Star Rare Pro. Slovak Morishiga, midfield, no clue what to do because Myongjo got injured in the last game, has a 50% chance of playing. Orkun Kökçü, no one freaking knows what is happening. Honestly, this is such a weird spot to be in. I've got no clue what to do here. I feel like I should just drop this lineup and put some of these players into other ones. So technically speaking, I guess I would have to go Kökçü. I'm just going to risk it. Both are injured. Maeda goes into this one. And then Araki goes into this one as well. So, yeah, that lineup right there. Wow. Game week 260. That would have won me a podium. GG's. But, yeah, like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this stage, guys. It is such a mix-up. The All-Star Rare Pro is a complete punty team. Cecilia ain't playing for me. Obviously, there's like 2.5 hours left until deadline. So if I do find out any new information, there might be changes to these lineups. But this is how it's currently looking. I'll go with Maeda captain. And then if we go look through this, is this what we have done here as well? Rare under 23. We have Brenner, Jesus Ferreira. Yep. Under 23 Rare Pro. Yep, that's the lineup we have. All-Star Rare Pro. I did have Cecilia in here instead of Kökçü. Is that what? No, it is. Oh, instead of Araki. Now, Araki is guaranteed to play, so there's no reason why not to play him. Cecilia, I just don't know. If I do find out he plays, I will definitely put Cecilia into one of these better lineups, possibly into the All-Star Rare. And then I'm going to go with the All-Star Rare as the same way I've put it in here. Might be different captaincy choices, but those are the teams. And for the casual, we're going into this one. Gakpo, Toni Kroos, Wöber, Umar Solé, Onastal. That is the lineup we're going to go with. And let's take a look at the prize pools, because the Austrian league and a couple of the Danish teams have been added to the what's it called? Not the prize pools, but to the game again. They get new cards. Now it seems like the prize pools haven't affected us here yet. We still have the same amount of prints for the likes of Niklas Hedel, for example. Only 2 left right there. But when it comes to star rares, there are some decent ones in there for sure. Jota obviously being the main one that absolutely everyone would want to win. All-Star, let's take a look at that one. We have Kimmich still up top. Neymar, Messi, Magnon, Neuer, Thomas Müller, Carter Vickers. I mean, those guys are all absolutely amazing. So if you can win a star rare in All-Star rare, you're looking good. There's a bunch of goalkeepers in there as well. And yeah, man, that'll be quite class. Let me take a look at how many star rares are being paid out in the regular All-Star rare section here. We have 10. Okay. All-Star rare pro, I'm assuming it's 20. It's 20. Yeah, I mean, it's a risky lineup. We'll see how it goes. I have my most faith in my under 23 rare team. That is the one that I personally hope will do best. I don't know, man. I'm really worried about how. I mean, I could technically put Szymanski, Ferreira, and Brenner into the under 23 rare pro and go after that, but I don't know. Should I? Let's say Osako concedes. He still gets like 50 points with the super rare bonus. Camara has a much better performance with Aston Villa. Nah. I'm going to go with the under 23 rare on this. I just don't know, man. I need to see better performances from Camara before I go ahead and risk this. I love Camara. I'm going to be watching the Aston Villa game, but his points just didn't translate as well. So, yeah, I am a bit worried about that one, because now I kind of think, why didn't I buy this guy, who at the time I was wanting to buy as well? Hannes Delcroix, who's a great player. I would have loved to possibly get him instead of Camara. So I have Camara transfer listed. If I want to, if anyone comes in and makes a good offer where I make profits, I will probably let him go, due to the whole thing with, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I love Camara, but it's just not the ideal situation. And Anderlecht seem to be very strong in their defense. So I kind of want to utilize that to my advantage. But hey, it is what it is, guys. These are the lineups that we have put in right now, and it's going to be a crazy week. I genuinely hope it's going to be a banger for us, and we can still remain within the rewards, which would be great. And since ETH has kind of gone up and everything, things are looking good right here. Roster prices, let me see if... Oh, Szymanski. What? Oh my god. 3,400 someone paid for him already. Are you freaking kidding? Wow. Hey, I bought at a decent price then. Let's freaking go. That is beautiful to see. Well, it kind of makes sense. He seems to be possibly one of the better under 23 midfielders. If he steps up again, man, I can easily see him go up even more. But yeah, Szymanski, that's great to see. Cecilia hopefully will do a little bit better. Osako, ideally, at some point, I would like to change him to a different goalkeeper so we don't have the same goalkeeper twice. But at the same time, I really like Osako, especially for like the summer period. So if I do win big, I might just buy a different goalkeeper as well and keep Osako and wait until the Japanese league comes back later on in the second half of the season. Miguel Vargas with massive increase in his price as well. We bought him for 1,124. He's up to around 1,400 due to his insane scores, as we can all see right there. So that is lovely. And then, honestly, lads, I might have to think about letting go of Slovik and Morishiga at some point and, you know, taking that hit on their prices. They have brought me massive rewards anyways, but we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, they can step up and perform a little bit better, especially Morishiga has been very bad lately. I don't know what is going on here. He used to get these amazing scores, and yeah, somehow lately Tokyo has really been struggling to get clean sheets. The last time they did it was against Jubilo, and then before that, it was against Consodales. So he does have the odd good game when they get a clean sheet. And I do believe with the new scoring matrix, it might actually be helpful for him, because from what I know, he loses a lot of points due to like possession lost. So you can see here, new matrix scores, his highs do seem to be going higher a little bit, or is that just me? That might just be me, you know, I might just be hallucinating here or wishing something to be true that isn't true. But yeah, like from my perspective, watching him play, oh my God, he's up there for 500 euros as a super rare. That's crazy. It's probably because he's 35. Well, it is what it is. Anthony Modeste, your boy bought him for 647. Last sale was 678, which is good to see. I think he will play, and then a lot more people will probably start picking him up as well. If he does well, I can easily see him go up to like 800 euros with the hype, so that'd be kind of nice. And then Acosta, man, this guy is just nuts. Where can I see where I bought him? I don't even know where I bought him. I bought Acosta for 891 euros. Is that what it is? Yeah, because right now Mandanda is obviously very expensive. People think he's going to be the starting goalkeeper. Is he actually the starting goalkeeper? Let me double check here. Is he? Oh, yes, he is. He did play the first game week for Stade Rennes. Interesting. Okay, then. I mean, I guess in hindsight, it's not the best trade, but at the time, he was only a backup goalkeeper, so who would have known that he would have left Marseille at that point in time, so that's good to see. Botman, I'm hoping to see start as soon as possible. I mean, it has been quite decent here in terms of his sales, but I do think his auctions... Oh, actually, not too bad. We're doing fine on Botman. That's good to see. I don't know why it doesn't say anything here. Maybe because it hasn't been sold yet. But, yeah, Kimo Q, hopefully he plays this week, so his price goes up a little bit more again. But, guys... what I want to really ideally achieve here is just keep a hold of everyone rather than selling them on the low, which has been a big issue for me. So I think my biggest problem that I've encountered with Sorare has been I bought European players first. And then as European player prices were coming down, I traded them for Asian players who then were absolutely in the hype, right? So European players are right here. They're coming down in price. I get my Asian players here, who are at the peak of their prices in swap deals and such, which I've done many, many times. And then as the Asian League comes down, their price comes down, Asian and MLS. And then the European players go up in hype again. Their price goes up. And then when I trade the Asian players who are low on price up against the Europeans, I constantly keep losing value. So that's something I've learned now. I'm going to try not trade or sell any players on the low anymore. At least I'll try to. And try to work my way back up to what my input has been into Sorare in terms of monetary value. I'm like, I would say, what am I off? I'm like nearly 20k off. Obviously, with ETH coming down and all that stuff, that has a huge effect as well. But yeah, I need to just hold on to this gallery and hope for the best. And genuinely, I do think we have great lineups to potentially win rewards. So that's what we're going to focus on from this point on. Hopefully, one of these lineups can do extremely well for us. And All-Star and Under 23, those are the ones that I have my most faith in. Hopefully it will go well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you on the next one. Let me know if you see anything. A last check. Did Cecilia message me? Yes or no? Hold on. Do we have 2 messages? Nope. Cecilia did still not message me. Cool. All right, Cecilia. We're not friends anymore. Take care, guys. Peace.